Well, a huge change over the last 10 years or so. This used to be a very dirty and dangerous track, and we used to have to come up in a four-wheel drive safari truck, but now the road has been paved and widened along with some of the top takeoffs, and we can actually get up here now in the comfort of a bus.
So with this one, you get a choice of taking off from either side.
Right. Instead of
waiting to come back on, you can just take your wing off and take it on the other side.
Silloin ei ollut mitään kovia tuulia, se olisi kauhean vastatuulia.
So yeah, you come off the lee side. The takeoff you did yesterday.
So whatever happens, we're heading generally south anyway.
Yeah.
Another nice view. You can see the plateau, sunken crater.
Is that what it is? Right, okay.
It's what?
Sunken crater.
On Mendos.
I wondered how that would be before. I'm quite new. I quite like to be in the church because he knew me. And I noticed
Some magnificent views across the Lycean Way and coastline from over a mile high.
Yes, I know it. Yes.
Have you seen that, Brian? The road over there, all track down there.
On
the crater.
Yeah, going across it.
Yeah, and there's some vehicles or something.
Yeah, they farm it now.
Right.
This one, lads. Hey.
Just back a bit.
What about the selfie?
You've got to do a selfie now.
Can we do a selfie?
Hey!
Hang on.
A scrolling one. A scrolling selfie, yeah. And get us all in it.
How about that?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Yeah, wonderful.
That's not level, Brian.
You know, for 3 years it's bugged me that. It's really pissed me off.
Now we know that.
What's the next beach, the next bay along?
Right, well, if you go from Butterfly round the headland, you come to Quebec, right?
Yeah.
And that is staggeringly beautiful, but it's not as sheer.
Yeah.
And the beach is a long way down from the road at the top.
And is there no boat back like
no,
Butterfly,
you know,
so
you get the bus, but it
right.
means you really you need transport from the beach up to the road at the top. It's a long, hard walk.
Well, Flutterby it is then.
Flutterby.
Yeah.
And further round, of course, is Patara. That's why they call this Patara. And then it goes round to Cash and Calcan.
Yeah.
I'm at 4,350 heading for the cave, just before the North Ridge. Well, off the top takeoff. We're now above the Sentido. So it's nice and smooth today on this flight. Little bits of lift in the rocky canyon, which we're now going out over the middle of the bay towards St Nicholas Island. Now obviously everybody has their own particular favourite approach, but this is how I do mine. So now we've got about 1,000 foot over the lagoon, and my reference point is this little knoll at the back of the gendarme. I always make the same approach in Oludeniz, and I like to skim either level or just above this little knoll at the back of the gendarme. Now I haven't landed on the beach for many years because I don't like to get sand in my wing, and I always try to land on the grass square immediately in front of the Cloud9. So I make exactly the same approach each time, modifying it for how much height you have and how strong the wind is. Now at this point it's a good idea to have a really good look round and see what traffic is in the area, particularly gliders that's below you or at the same level and maybe making an approach across your direction. So here we are approaching the little knoll. We need to be 20 foot above or level with it, and we're just a little bit too high, probably about 40 foot, so we need to lose 20 or 30 foot. So we could go a little deeper, 100 foot or maybe a little bit more on the crosswind leg, and then turn out towards finals onto the beach. But because I want to land specifically on the little grass square, that's not an option for me, so I'm going to have to S some of the height off. Now for obvious reasons you must not land short on this approach at all, and it's as well to keep a little bit of speed on, keep your controls high to give you that little bit more control and give you some speed to penetrate should you encounter a gust of wind. Just S-ing it off to just lose a little bit of height. I've just got about 10 or 20 feet too much. Still got a little bit too much height, 10 or 20 feet, but turn onto the main street directly into wind. Get the undercarriage down. Gentle flare at the end and down.
Too fast.
Yeah, as I say, 10-15 feet too high. That's why I wasn't quite in the middle of the grass, just a little bit further on.